Okay. This afternoon we have ICT, and we are looking at how to insert images, or let me say pictures, in a Word document. Last time we learned about how to edit and format text. So this time we are going to look at how to use images, okay, to describe something. So look at examples whereby so it means you are still going to use what we did last time, the typing and then the editing together with this. So at the end of this lesson, I'll be giving you an assignment where you have to type with your skill from. I won't remind you to unmute your microphone. Sorry, to mute your microphone. Your microphone should remain muted. At the end of this lesson, I'm going to give you an assignment which you'll be doing for the weekend. And in this assignment, you are going to use what we learned last term and then what we are learning today. We're going to put the two together. So to start the lesson, we'll do a quick brush up of what we did last term. Then we can look at what we have for this afternoon. So I'm going to begin sharing my screen. Focus on your screen. Okay, so like I said, today we are looking at how to insert a picture or an image in a Word document. I hope you can all hear me. Good. So like I always say, every lesson has learning objectives. So these are the learning objectives for this particular topic. One, at the end of this lesson, students should be able to insert pictures from either their computer or from the internet onto a Word document, okay? And then students should be able to insert pictures to go with stories or poems. So this is what I'm talking about. You can be asked to type a story of your own and then insert pictures that describe the story you are writing, or that further explains the story you are writing. Now, okay, before we come to the steps to inserting images, let's do a quick brush up of editing and formatting text. Stay focused on your screen and look at everything I'm going to do. So this is our Word document, okay? This is the Word document you'll be working with. Now, last time we learned that when you are going to type, depending on the instructions given, you need a font style and a font size. And this is where we can find them. This box you see here is the font style. So when you click on this small arrow in the box, it gives you the list of the styles you have. There are a lot of them. So you select the one the teacher has given you. So let's say if the teacher has given you Times New Roman, this is Times New Roman, you click on it. It means you have set your fonts ready. Then you come and choose your size, the same thing, you click on the small arrow in the box. Maybe if you have been given, say, size 16, then you come and select your size. Then you are ready to type. So Michelle is a girl. I believe you know how to use your space bar. When you type a word, you use the space bar on your keyboard to space it out. The finger spacing which we do in class. On the computer, you use your space bar. So Michelle is a girl. Now I've typed Michelle is a girl. Very good. Now let's go back to our PowerPoint. Sorry. Let's look at how to insert an image. Then after that, we'll go back and then insert an image to go with the sentence that I have typed. Michelle is a girl. Now, Blake, kindly read for us what you see on your screen. Steps to inserting images in Microsoft Word. So Blake, read. Unmute your microphone and read.
Open
And
macro.
read loudly so that your friends can hear you. Yes, go ahead, Blake. Read loudly so that your friends can hear you.
Open Microsoft Word on your computer. On the menu bar, click on Insert.
It's not insect, it's insert.
Insert. The menu bar can be found on top of the screen.
Sorry, continue.
It is made of menus like File, Home, Insert,
It's not insect, insert.
Insert, Layout, X. Click on Pictures. A default folder will appear with pictures from your computer. Select the picture you want and click to insert.
Yeah, no, I don't like the way you are reading. I really can't hear you. I don't know if your friends can hear you. Bishop, please read. I said read loudly so that your friends can hear you, but looks like you don't want to read.
Steps to insert images from computer. 1.
Just a minute.
Open Microsoft.
Jolly keeps going on and off. Okay. Continue.
Open Microsoft Word on your computer. On the menu bar, click on Insert. The menu bar can be found on top of the screen. It is made of menus like File, Home, Insert, Layout, etc. Click on Pictures. A default folder will appear with pictures from your computer. Select the picture you want and click on Insert.
Okay, so this is the view we are talking about. So when you open your Microsoft Word, this is what you have. So this is the menu bar. This is the menu bar. Okay, you all see it. This is the menu bar where we have File, Edit, Search, View, Tools. So this is for your personal use. Now let me go to my Microsoft Word page and then continue with my demonstration. So this is my Microsoft Word page. Okay. So this is the menu bar. We have File, Home, Insert, design. We have a lot of things here, layout, preferences, and so on. Now, currently, where am I? Where am I currently? Which of the ribbons, which of the menus have I clicked on currently? If you can see my screen, which of the menus have I clicked on currently? Yes, Enyunyam.
Home.
Enyunyam, I did not hear you.
Home.
Home. So currently I am what? At home. So this is where you can select your font style, your sizes, your bold and non-bold. Remember the use of bold to make it pop out. Then the use of what? Underline and all that to underline it. Okay. So now, in certain images, we have to move to the next one. The notes Michelle just read says we should click on insert. So it means we are going to move from home and go and click on insert. So when you click on insert, this is what you have. Okay. And it says was we should what? Click on pictures. Now, depending on the version you are using, there are some of the versions when you click on pictures, you have both pictures from your computer and from the internet. But with what I am using, I have a separate icon. This is called an icon. Okay. I have a separate icon for pictures. That is pictures on my computer that are saved on my computer. And then I have pictures that I have to go and what copy from the internet. I hope you are following. Good. So if I want to take a picture from my computer, so I click on pictures. Now the instruction says a default folder will appear. This is the default folder we are talking about. So this folder contains all pictures that you have on your computer. So you go through them and then you select the pictures you want. So as you can see, these are all the pictures I have on my computer. A lot of them. So the one I want, use the scroll bar. This scroll bar, this is called a scroll bar. Use it to go down. So you see the picture you want. Then you select it. So let's say I'm going for this picture. So you click on the picture you want. The instruction says you click on the picture you want. And then you come and click on what? Insert over here. And then your picture is there. The picture automatically what? Comes to your page. Do you see it? Very good. Now, if you don't like this picture, you just have to click what? Backspace on your keyboard. You have backspace on your keyboard. And then it's deleted. Okay? Very good. Now, let's go and take a picture from the internet. So you go back to the same procedure. You go to your insert, you click on insert on your menu bar. Then you go to what? I have online pictures here. So I click. So my default folder is here now. This is my default folder. Now, what kind of picture am I looking for? I type what? Michelle is a girl. So I want a picture of a girl, okay, to go with the sentence I typed, Michelle is a girl. So I come to my search. So I come to my search button here. So when you see, have you seen this tiny icon here? It means what? Search. So you type in the picture you want and then you search. So I come here, so I want a picture of a girl. So I'm going to type girl. Okay, so I've typed girl. Then you press on what? Enter on your keyboard. When you press on enter on your keyboard, now you have a lot of girls here to choose from. Okay, you can only access pictures from the internet when you are connected. If you're not connected to the internet, you can't get pictures from the internet. Okay, so I have pictures of girls here, lots of them that I can choose from. So let me see which girl best describes Michelle. I don't seem to find any girl that looks like Michelle, but I think I'll go for this girl. So you left click on your mouse button. You left click on the picture you want. So you select the picture you want. Then you come and click on what? Insert. And automatically your picture is what? Here. So do you see it? Now you can change the position of your picture. If you want your picture to come to the middle, just click on the picture. When you see this when you see this arrow with the four, when you see this sign with the four arrows, it means this is for pictures. So you can use this to drag your picture, or you can use the space button to move your. So if you want to make your picture big, have you seen these circles at the edge of the picture? They are used to either make the picture big or small. So if you want a bigger picture, you just have to extend it, pull it out, okay? But if you want a smaller picture, you push it what? In, okay? If you want to rotate your picture, you use this icon like I explained during the numeracy lesson. You use this round arrow to rotate your picture. So you click on it and then you drag. So when you click on it, you don't take your finger off the mouse. It has to remain what's clicked. Then you drag. You drag. You turn it around anyhow you want it to be. So if you want it to go clockwise, quarter turn clockwise, you have it. If you want it half turn clockwise, you have it. Okay, so this is what I was explaining during the numeracy lesson that you can use to do your homework. If you want it 3/4, so you have it. Anyhow you want the picture to be, you have it. Okay. So for those of you who are not using the mouse like I am using, if you are using the pad on your computer, it means you have to use your left finger, your left index finger, to click on the left button. So you click on it and your finger needs to remain on it. Let it remain pressed down. Don't leave it. You let it remain pressed down. Then now with your right, any finger on your right, you move your arrow. Okay. So my left finger is currently pressing the left button on my mouse pad on the computer. And then my right hand is moving the arrow and the picture the way I want it. Do you see it? When you finish, then you can release both fingers and then you are done. Is that okay? Okay. Any question? Good. So let's look at another example. In fact, this is all about inserting pictures. Very simple. Okay. So like I said, if you don't want the picture, you just have to click on the picture, and then when you have this square around the picture, it means you have selected the picture. Then you just click on backspace on your keyboard and then the picture is gone. Do you get it? You get it? Let's look at, now let me use your homework to explain the rest so that you can know what you're expected to do. So we have an assignment here for the weekend. This is, before that, any question? Does anyone have a question? Yes, Michelle, go ahead.
How do you do it when you're using the phone?
Come again.
How do you do it when you're using the phone?
How do you do this when you're using the phone? But how can you use the phone? Okay, unless your phone is a computer, you follow the same method. But when you're doing ICT, it's better to use a computer or your tablet. I don't know, depending on the device you are using. I am using a computer. When we are teaching ICT, we teach using the computer. We don't teach using phones or anything. So if you decide to use phone to do your work, then I don't know
My
how I
mom
can help.
has one, but it has a bad connection.
Sorry?
My mom has one, but it has a bad connection. That's why I asked.
Oh, okay, but you have a laptop or a computer at home which you can use to do your work, right? Yes, so just use your computer or your laptop, whichever one you have. That is what we teach ICT with, computer or laptop. Okay, so let me use your homework to explain. So this is your homework for the weekend, inserting images on Microsoft Word documents. So the instruction here is you use Comic Sans as your font style and then size 14 to type out the poem below. So there is a poem here on Wild Beasts by Evelyn Stein. Jolly, please read. Unmute your microphone, we can't hear you.
Wild beasts. I will be a lion, and you shall be a bear. And each of us will have a den beneath a nursery chair. And you must grow and grow and grow. And I will roar and roar. And then you will grow again, and I will roar some more.
Okay, very good. So using Comic Sans MS as style and size 14, type out the poem below. So this is what it means. So when you open your Microsoft Word, on your home button, you select your style, like I did, and then your size, which is for 14. And then you begin typing, wild beast. I will be a lion. And you will be a bear. Okay, and so on and so forth. I'm not going to type the whole poem, I'm just demonstrating. So when you are done with your poem, the next instruction says, let's see what the next instruction says. The next instruction says, insert an image of a lion and a bear below the poem. So we are going back to insert our image of a lion and a bear. So we said this is how to insert images. So on the menu bar, which is this, you click on what? Insert. And then I am going to get my pictures from the internet because I don't have pictures of lion and bear on my computer. So I'm going to get it from the internet. So I go to my pictures. Then in my search button, the first picture I'm looking for is a brown bear. So I type brown bear. Then I enter on my keyboard. Then I have pictures of the bear. Okay, so I'm going to choose the one I want. So I'm going to go for this. So I click on the picture I want and I click on insert. So my picture is here now. I think it's too big, so I want to make it small. So I'm going to use one of these circles, okay, and drag it inside. So when you are dragging, your left hand should be pressed on the left click on your mouse button, and then you use your right to do the movements of the arrow and the dragging. Okay, so I've inserted a picture of my bear. Beautiful. Now I want to insert a picture of the lion. It says we should insert pictures of bear and lion. So the same procedure, I'll go to insert online pictures. Then in my search button, I'll type what? Lion and enter. So I have pictures of lion. So I want this one. So I click on it, then I insert. Now I have my picture of a lion here. So if I want to drag my picture for it to be the same size as the bear, like I said, use the circles around it. So I drag it out. So this one, I want it to be big. So I drag it out. So if you want it to be small, you drag it in. If you want it to be big, you drag it what? Out. Do you see it? So this is it, and you are done. And then you save your work nicely, and you send it to me. Is that okay? So this is all about inserting pictures in a Microsoft Word document. Any question? Have you understood it? It's a very short process. Any question? If you have any question, raise your hand and then I'll call you. Yes, Gabriel.
How come you can do it without showing us, How come you can show us what you're doing on the Microsoft Word?
I'm sharing my screen. That is why you can see everything I'm doing. The Zoom gives me an opportunity to share my screen. Come again.
How come I cannot do that?
I'm teaching you something, so I expect you to look at it and then after that you can do yours at home.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Or you weren't listening to me?
I was listening to the whole part. I was surprised.
Yes, so I've explained something and I've even touched on your homework. So your homework is the poem, and then the poem you are going to type and then insert the pictures of the bear and the lion. And that is what I just demonstrated. That is what you are supposed to do as homework. I shared my screen so that you can see how it is done. Okay, so that you can be able to do it. So if you are doing it on your own and you're having difficulties, like I said, I've recorded it, I'll put it up. You just have to go back, watch the video, and then you continue. Is that okay? Any other question?
I understand.
I read it in the weekend.
Yes, I said that's your homework for the weekend. But it's due for submission on, I think, Wednesday. When you go to your Moodle platform, everything is there. When I give assignments, I give a deadline. So when you log into your Moodle account, you will see the deadline for your assignment. So I've given you an assignment today. You're supposed to submit it latest by Thursday. So it means you have from now. It doesn't mean you should wait till Thursday. If you're able to do it before Thursday, you submit. That is what I keep saying. You don't have to wait till the final day. So when you log on to your Moodle platform, all these instructions are there. When I give assignments, I give the deadlines. Those of you who have submitted some assignments, I'm sure you've seen it, isn't it? I hope you have seen some of them. Yes. So that is how it works. Any other question? Any other question? Kayla, is it understood? You joined a bit late, but I guess you were able to catch up. Abuma, is it understood? And Yonyam, Blake is gone.
Yes.
Okay. So like I said, I'll put up the video. If there are no questions, we are going to end for today, for the week. Enjoy your weekend. Make sure you learn hard. Don't be sleeping too much. Don't be watching too much TV. Don't be playing around too much. A little bit of play, a little bit of more time of learning. That is how it's supposed to be. So I'll see you on Monday. Yes, Jolly.
That's the now you said. I don't want TV again.
Don't worry, that I'm just saying something. So just it's an advice. So just take it. Okay. So I'll see you all on Monday. I hope to see all of you next week and be on time. You've all done well this week.
I'm
Let's
also
keep it up
balanced.
in the upcoming weeks.
Yeah.
All right, so bye. See you. Lovely weekend.